Hi, it's John Newenberg with W5 Business Coaching, and today we're talking with Mark Bossert of Top Local Lead Generation. Hello, Mark.
How you doing, John?
Doing awesome. So today we want to kind of follow on from our conversation last time. And last time we talked about targeting your lead generation activity, making sure that your lead generation activity gets you the leads in the exact right set of prospects that are most closely aligned with what the people that you can best serve. So given that we've now targeted your best prospects, what's the process, would you say, for converting those people? What's the best conversion strategies that you recommend?
Well, I learned this thing about going backwards with goals, working backwards with many things in business as being something that is really valuable. And so I like to look at conversion in that same way. So conversion, when we're talking about that, really is where what are we trying to accomplish? Are we trying to get an email address? Are we trying to get someone to subscribe to our website? Are we trying to get a sale? Are we trying to get a lead? What is it that we're actually, a phone call? What are we trying to actually accomplish? And so that's what the point of this whole thing is, why are we doing this whole thing of lead generation and trying to reach people? What's the outcome? So that's kind of the final step of the process. And the thing that we want to focus on first is, okay, let's use as an example. Let's say it's someone with a product and they're looking to make a sale. So let's start with that. So they're actually looking to get somebody into their shopping cart and or close a sale. So if we take a step back from that, working backwards again, so they're looking at a whole selection of whatever that product is, the widget, and they're trying to determine which widget is going to be the best fit for them. So that's the next step back. And we start to look at, okay, well, what do we need to do to appear, have a shot at being in that group of widgets, so that people can possibly make that choice of us. And then the next step back from that, and we're looking at, okay, well, who are they? Who are we? They're learning who we are. So like we're doing right now, we're starting to introduce people to who I am. What is it that I believe in? So that's part of the know, like, and trust model of marketing of who the hell are you? What do you stand for? What's important? Why would I want to even listen to you? And so that's kind of the motion that we want to go through for a product. Now it's going to depend on, is it a service? Are you looking to get people into your store? Are you looking to get a phone call? Or are you trying to get someone who you get to phone outbound? So it all depends on what your process is and what your company's set up for, as to how we would actually set that conversion process in place. But the way we do it, and that's worked the best for us, is to always work backwards. Okay, well, what do we want to accomplish? What's the step that would sort of lead to that step, etc. And that makes it very simple for us to be able to dial down into, okay, what actions do we want to take when we mix that with who is that target market?
So what you're describing, Stephen Covey described in one of the 7 habits of highly effective people, and one of those habits is start with the end in mind. So what is the outcome we're looking for, and working backwards from there, and kind of reverse engineering, what are the stages and steps that would lead someone from where we're at the moment to the outcome we're looking for. So start with the end in mind.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much, Mark. Appreciate having your time today, and to give us a bit of education about what the conversion process should look like, and the mechanics of how you make that happen. If you'd like a little help in your conversion process, make sure you give Mark a shout. You can do that by going to his website at toplocalrankings.com, and or send Mark an email at mark@toplocalrankings.com. And in the window there, you can also see what his phone number is. Thanks very much, Mark.
Thanks, John.